It's that spooky time of the year. Hey everyone, this is PX Mr. Collector. Welcome to my Halloween special. Hey everyone, this is Peter Zay. Are you ready for Halloween? Do you have your costume all set? Are you one of those people? Yeah, I am in disbelief that it is here already. How the freak did that happen? Yeah, I have been meaning to do this video for a while, and I have had my little stash over there of Halloween horror stuff to show you. And as I was pulling them out, I realized that there was a lot more stuff than I thought. So I know that it's fun because we all love Halloween. However, it would take too freaking long to go through some of the stuff that I have to show you. So with that, we're gonna make it fun. I might do 2 or maybe 3 videos. Yeah, because you're gonna dig this. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, first of all, yeah, I went to Sleepy Hollow and I picked up this t-shirt, and so glad that I got it because it was a pretty cool experience. And every time I see this, I'm like, oh, I need to go back. And yeah, have you ever done it? If you've never done it, I think you need to go check it out and check out the cemetery. Pretty cool. All right. Oh. So there are different kinds of Halloween collectors. There are those that like really cutesy stuff. There are those that like vintage Halloween stuff, which is my fave. And then there are those who really like horror stuff, right? And then the different levels of horror. Yeah. So I myself have a balance of all of them. Of the cutesy stuff, very little. Of the vintage stuff, got some nice stuff. Yeah. And of the horror stuff, you're gonna see some in just a sec. Yeah, I have quite a nice collection of Halloween decor, but I have not decorated for Halloween, I would say maybe the last 10 years. Yeah, I know, right? Part of that is because I have been going through a roller coaster of changes in my life in the past 10 years. A lot of great stuff. But in the transition of moving from one place to another, relocating and doing that, there was no time to decorate for Halloween. I'm a big time Christmas decorator. So with that, I, concentrated more my energy on Christmas than I did in Halloween. So with that, this is the first time that I'm actually getting any Halloween into my surroundings. So I saw this and I was like, these are pretty cool. And I was thinking maybe I could use them some way for art and stuff. But so this falls into the retro category of Halloween, where is vintage, but they're bringing it back, and this is what I grew up with. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, some of the graphics I thought were pretty cool. You get what I'm saying, right? Some of them I like a lot more than others, of course. But right? Yeah, and if you're crafty or an artist or creative in any way, you know that your mind is going, ooh. Yeah, because even if you were to take any of these and prop them on a shelf, or this is actually done for a banner, and they're actually holes in there. You can string it and use it as a banner. But I thought as a banner, some of them may get lost, so I don't know exactly how I'm gonna use it yet. But right? Yeah, that's nothing says more Halloween than that, right? So, what else? Okay, so you may hate me for what I'm about to say, and I kind of get what the craze was about, and yet I don't. You're like, okay, what are you talking about? I am talking about Hocus Pocus. Yeah. All right, so I saw the first movie, and I hated it. I know, don't go hate me. I did, it wasn't my cup of tea. I thought it was like, kind of silly. I wasn't really feeling it. So next thing I know, there is a gift in my mailbox from my friend who lives in Mexico, that's her favorite movie. And because it was her favorite movie and Halloween was coming, she sent it to me. So I, of course, opened it and I put it aside, didn't look at it for years. And then Hocus Pocus 2 comes out. And I was like, did I miss something? Right? I'm a little older now, and maybe I have a sense of humor. So I checked out Hocus Pocus 2, and I'm sorry to say, it still didn't get me. However, I was able to appreciate it a little more than that first time. And one thing that was able to make me appreciate it more was the fact that there was some cooler merchandise. Yeah, so last year I got like the Hocus Pocus, there were a couple of bags that came out, right? The cat and something else in the house. I think you love that, right? Those are really cool. And I thought that for a setup, that's the way to go. And of course this year I'm not setting up, but maybe next year. So then I saw these and I was like, oh, I didn't even think about them doing a line of the characters of the movie. So the Sanderson sisters. Yeah, I thought this little set by Disney was put out, and I was like, huh, it is so cool. Check it out. Right? Yeah. Adorable. Yeah, so after I saw this, I was like, okay, well, now I'm gonna have to look for a cauldron. Right? Because it looks like that's the way to go with them, especially she looks like she's right in front of the cauldron, right? Doing the spell. Fun. And then I saw also available. But they don't say who. Right? And because I don't really remember the movie or the characters, I guess they were talking about Billy. Yeah, Billy Butcherson. What a great name. Look at that. Right? Yeah, look at his shoes, the pilgrim shoes. So good. So fun. Right? Yeah, and this design here reminds me a little bit of Nightmare Before Christmas. That's what that reminds me of. Yeah, and the artwork on here is awesome. That's pretty cool. Right? So yeah, without knowing it, I got the set. I know, right? Pretty cool. Yeah, so now I'm curious to see what else they come up with, because it'd be really cool if they come out with the house. And speaking of houses, woohoo! Are you guys familiar with Baba Yaga? No, I am not talking John Wick. Yeah, I know. No, not that. I am talking about the real witch, Baba Yaga. And Baba Yaga comes from Russian folklore. And Baba Yaga, there are quite a few stories of her, some of them where she's a bad witch, and some stories are of her as a good witch. I like the story myself of her being a good witch. So I first was introduced to her by the book The House with Chicken Legs. Loved it. One of my favorite books. And then I was curious. Well, it turns out that I read the book where she's actually good and portrayed with a purpose. Love that. Where other Russian tales are of her devouring children and, what we're known for witches to do, right? And then her house had chicken legs because she was able then to move around as she pleased to do whatever she needed to do, right? So interesting, very, very interesting. I myself love Baba Yaga, love her so much that I have some t-shirts of hers. I have like 4 or 5 t-shirts with Baba Yaga. And then I found this. See, the house with chicken legs. I was like, no freaking way. I had no idea that there was such a thing. Like one of my favorite books, and then I find the house. What are the chances? Right? Oh my God, so freaking excited. Look at that. Ooh, that is so good. That is so good. Yeah, and I guarantee you that if you were to read the book and you love it as much as I do, you're going to love the fact that this is around. Yeah, so I am stoked about this. So I found this artist on eBay who reformed Barbie. He would create characters out of Barbie. And his focus was mostly on horror characters. So I thought he was so cool, so unique, that I had to get this only because I knew that I would never find it out that it was off that. So thus far, but look what he did with Barbie. Yeah, so this is Carrie. Right? Her prom. Remember? Tiara, the blood, her pink dress, right? Like bloodied. Look at that. Her hair. Oh, the hair is fantastic, right? Remember the bucket of pink blood fell on her? Right? And then there's this horror. Custom horror dolls. And then remembered. They're fantastic. Yeah, love that. Yeah, so if you saw my display video, she was in there as well. I haven't found like the perfect spot for her yet, but because she's so unique, I display her year round. I know, right? I know, so cool. So happy with her. me see over here. Let's put her. Ooh. Where do we go from here? Okay. Let's do a little bit of horror movies. Like starting out with yeah, I thought when I saw this that was so freaking creative. And I love this box, and if I were to display it, I would leave it in the box and just open it because the box is amazing. Look at that, look at the artwork. I mean, look at her. Like, that's amazing. Oh, creepy good. I know, this is the kind of stuff that some people get nightmares from. I know, I'm not that kind of people. Look. Oh, isn't that great? The different head sculpt, the different looks. Yeah, the case. Isn't that fantastic? I know. Yeah, warning. Do not open positively. So good. Yeah, because I feel like if I display her get out, you're gonna miss all that. And that is awesome. Yeah, so happy now. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, they did a large one of Annabelle. I myself, I almost got it, but I don't have the room for it. So I thought, it was a hefty penny at the time, and I was like, oh, not very smart. So when I saw this one, I was like, okay, I'm satisfied. I'm good. Now, there's some fun stuff. So then this was this other movie that was also very freaking creepy and very impactful. And I love when they come up with these characters and you're like, oh. So there was Annabelle, and Annabelle, as you can see in my collection, she's small. And then let's go to the opposite side of that, which is Grande. Woo! I'm talking about the Nun. Oh, yes. Look at her. See, she's big. You see, I have to lean back for you to see her completely. Look at that. Oh, isn't that great? Oh, nightmares. So good. So good. I know. Like the box alone. I mean, come on. Yeah, and she is freaking awesome. Her face is so creepy good. Those eyes. It's all about those freaking eyes. Look at that. Oh, I know. Boom! So good. I know some of you are like, I can't watch this video. I get it. I know you are. The Conjuring universe, the Nun. Yeah, and I gotta say, I've really enjoyed all those movies, and I think there's another one out now. So yeah, those are fun. Another movie that was creepy, that's still going, and freaking still going. Because these characters, let's face it, once they got the formula, they're never gonna die. Friday the 13th, Michael, Jason, right? They're not going away. They're gonna stay. And the other one that's not going away, obviously, is the Saw. Yeah, so I saw where they have on Sideshow the large puppet of the Saw, the guy on the bike. Yeah, so I'm really tempted. You know, he's about 500 and something bucks. I was like, ooh, yeah. But I would definitely get it if he came on the bike. So I don't know. I'm a little like, ooh, yeah. But then when I saw this guy, without even skipping a beat, I was like, and I gotta be honest, that I fell in love with the figure first without knowing what it was. And then after I got it and I realized what it was, I was like, no way. Yeah, because I did not relate. I knew he was kind of creepy, but I did not relate him to the movie itself because I stopped a long time ago. Yeah. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, freaking good. Spiral from the Book of Saul, Mr. Snuggles. Mr. Snuggles. Woohoo! Look at that! Right, with the same eyes as the Saw, the character, the clown kind of guy, right? Oh my God, this is so fantastic! I love this puppet. It is so good, and it's Mr. Snuggles' puppet replica from Lionsgate, and he is awesome. Yeah, and you know, if you were to know my collection, like one thing that I am so attracted to are things that are unique, and this guy is so freaking unique. Yeah, I love him. Boom. All right, my friends, what else? All right, so you know that every Halloween is not Halloween if you don't hear from these guys. Now, I don't have the mask, right, from the screen. Don't have that one, darn. Not yet. But then there is Leatherface. There is Jason. And there's Michael. Who do you want to see first? How about if we start out with Freddy? Yeah, great artwork. And these are put out by Sideshow. And then maybe for Christmas, very cool. Now, I think it'd be really cool if they came out with the Johnny Depp character, Nightmare on Elm Street. I believe he was on either the first or the second. And I remember exactly how it went for him. So, yes, I think it'd be really cool if they came out with a figure for Nightmare on Elm Street of Johnny Depp. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. So let's see what he looks like. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, it's going to be hard for you to see because of the glare. But, figure is amazing. Yeah, love that. Oh, go Freddy. Yeah, right? So if you're into horror, I think this is like a must-have. You gotta have this character no matter what size you have him in, right? Because that's Halloween. Then the other one that has become Halloween is, of course, Leatherface. And I've gotta say, I literally just opened him a few seconds before I started recording. Just because I have had him for, I think, over a year. And I still have not, looked at him. And I think part of it is because I was waiting for the showcase. And I also I knew that I don't have anywhere to display them. but I don't want to put them away. So I had to figure something out because they're too, first of all, they're too valuable and they're too unique to just store away. It doesn't make any sense. Right? So with this one, I gotta say, I love this guy a lot more than I thought. Yeah, and there are quite a few different, like, Leatherface and Texas Chainsaw Massacre figures out there. So it's like, which one, right? So I feel like I picked a good one. Right? Yeah. Just look at that. Freaking awesome. That is so good. Yeah. I remember the first time I saw the movie, I didn't know what I was getting into. I was in a little tiny town somewhere in North Carolina. And after the movie, we had to walk through the forest, woods, in the pitch dark to get to our house. Yeah, very impactful. Let's say we walked really fast. Oh my God. This is really the best. And I love him so much that I think I'm gonna have to display him year round. Yeah, and I gotta say the other ones didn't affect me like this guy, but he's so unique. And I have my horror shelf, which you're also going to see, and that's where he belongs. So I have to figure it out because look at him, and you can see that this one where he put the wig on. Oh, so good. Look at that, right? Oh, even through the plastic, he's creepy. And I love his tie and his jacket, his suit. Oh my God, he dressed up for the occasion. Wow. I am so stoked. And his accessory is, of course, the big old hammer and a knife and the saw, and yeah. Love it. Love it. Wow. I know, isn't this fun? And then there was Halloween 3. And I believe Halloween 3 was also 3D. Don't remember, but all I remember is that it was horrible. Yeah, it was a whole different take. We were used to Jamie Lee Curtis in 1 and 2, right? Oh, and speaking of that, I'm hoping that they come out with a Jamie Lee Curtis figure. Yeah, because they literally just came out with Dr. Loomis, 1/6 scale, and he looks pretty cool. And I'm thinking if they did him, they just gotta, right? So, really excited about that. Okay, heads up on that. So, fast forward to Halloween 3. And would you not believe? Yeah, so when I saw this, it's amazing how the mind works, right? All of a sudden, whoosh, flashback. I hated, hated may be a strong word, but I know that I really didn't care enough about it to remember it. And yet it's funny how the mind works, because when I saw this, all of a sudden I remember what the movie was about. Yeah. Remember, it had to do with the TV and the kids being hypnotized. Right? Season of the Witch, Halloween 3. Right? And do you remember? The night no one comes home. Yeah, so these guys are super delicious. Yeah, I am so glad that I got these, because when I got the box and I was like, oh wow, I am so freaking happy that I got them because they are awesome. Look at them. How fantastic. Look at that there on the TV. The box is amazing. Right? Yeah. Yeah. This is so good. It's time. Time for the big giveaway. Halloween has come. All you lucky kids with silver shamrock masks, gather around your TV set, put on your mask, and watch. All witches, all skeletons, all jack-o'-lanterns, gather around and watch. Watch the magic pumpkin. Watch. Yeah, and they are fantastic. Yeah, so I believe that each one of these comes with a regular mask head sculpt, and then one with the mask possessed head sculpts. So they're kind of cute, creepy, and then they're kind of creepy, right? So love the whole concept. I know, and I gotta say that this may be a situation where it'll be really cool to pull them out of the box, because even though the TV is kind of cool, the TV is very cool. The figures, I think, out of the box is really the most impactful, and that could be a really cool diorama set for Halloween to have these in it. I know, right? Wasn't that fantastic? Wow, yeah. Love that. Halloween box. You know what time it is? That's right. It's mail time!
Here's the mail. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
Literally got here today. Yeah. Wasn't even sure that I was gonna get her. Yeah. Wasn't sure. As I was saying, also, there's the cutesy and then there's like, right? But I changed my tone on that because it's actually animation. Right? So, and that's one thing I like about this, that it kind of has that animated look to it. Right? So, oh, you hear that? Tissue paper. I have not pulled it out of the box. I mean, out of the tissue paper yet, because I thought I'd share it with you. Yeah, and first of all, I had no idea that it was going to be this big. No idea. All I know that right now, I have no idea what this is ever going to be displayed. Right? Because if I remember, I think it stays in the box. Yeah. But then I saw photos of this and I was like, oh, I gotta get her. I'm gonna kick myself if I don't. Yeah. You know how that goes, right? So you ready? Ooh, this is some good mail. This is the back. I think this is the back. Okay, ready? No way. Oh. Ooh, is it really her? It is really her. Wow. How gorgeous is that? Do you see those wings? Do you see the artwork on this box? Her gown, her boots, her face. Oh God. She is freaking stunning. And I think it's also very interesting how they did the box. Look at that. You can see it's all clear. And you can see right through to the other side. Hello. I mean, wow. Yeah, and I'm sure that you saw photos of this as well as I did, and they really do not do it any justice because Maleficent is absolutely beautiful, and this is from the Darkness Descends series. Ooh, is it the first one in the series? Stunning. So good. So good. And because she's a witch and Halloween is all about witches, I said, you know what? That'll be when I need to showcase her. Right now would be perfect time. So, hope you enjoyed that. Oh my goodness, that was so great. And you know, I have 2 other pieces that I was going to leave for the end of this video. But because there was so many amazing things in this video, I was like, let me just leave it at this and showcase those on their own because it is way too much eye candy for one night. Yeah. Oh, wow. And now I have to figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff. So, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Yeah. Hope you have a great Halloween. And I will see you for my next special. So, yeah. Hey, please take care of yourself. Right? And for those of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. And for those of you who haven't, it may be time. All right, my friends, take care. See ya.